Hey there, this is Renee with Renees Bridal and your host for Renees Bridal Takeover. I'm sitting here in my beautiful dollhouse located right here in Mount Sterling. Well, it's really not a dollhouse, but that's what I call it. I call it my life-size dollhouse because this is where I get to make tons of dreams come true. Oh my goodness, season 2. I just sometimes want to pinch myself. So much going on here at Renees Bridal. And now my local reality TV show. I sometimes stand amazed. I'm so thankful for the vendors, the support. This would not even be happening without my amazing vendors who have truly stood behind me. And let's don't forget that handsome man of mine, Mr. Les Cunningham. We all got to see him in full force on date night. Didn't you just fall in love with him and his wit? I know, he captured my heart. Now, for season 2, let me tell you, it is full of so many surprises. We have lots of love, lots of magic, and a lot of hold on to your heart moments. You know, the kind that touches your heart and your heart just takes off running. Oh, and one more thing. Let me tell you the highlight of season 2. We have a secret. Can't tell you about it yet, but we have a special guest appearance from one of my special brides. But right now, let's talk about our new bride. How did we find our new bride? We took and hosted a wedding giveaway on our Facebook page. People signed up. Then what we did is we went to Bridal Bliss Classic, a bridal show, a local bridal show here in Lexington, and we announced 5 candidates. We narrowed it down to 5. Boy, was that hard. What love stories that touched our heart. So we narrowed it down to 5 and then submitted it to Facebook, and everyone on Facebook gave these couples a lot of love. That's how we met Jessica. Jessica and John. You guys are going to love them. She's the inside out kind of pretty. In other words, she's not just pretty on the outside. She's absolutely beautiful from the inside. Let's meet her. Today's the day that we say yes to the dress. Oh my goodness, wonder which one she'll choose. Let's let the magic begin.
Hello there, my name is Jessica Johnson, and I'm engaged to an amazing man named John Wallen. Our story is unique because John and I grew up in the same small town, and our houses were only 2 miles apart. We went to high school together. I was a senior and he was a freshman. I had no idea back then that John had a huge crush on me, and I wouldn't find out until many years later. Life had taken us on 2 different paths, and it wasn't until 10 years later, almost 2 hours away from that hometown, that we officially met. John came across my profile online, and a simple message would be the beginning of our amazing journey together. I believe God places special people in our lives when we need it most, and His timing is never wrong. As a single mother raising a son, I wasn't sure if I was ready to date. With some encouragement from friends and those amazing blue eyes, we planned our first date. It didn't take long for me to realize that John was the one. I knew it was time to introduce him to the other half of my heart. John and Noah became best friends from the beginning. John has been everything we could have ever dreamed of in a future husband and father. He is truly an answered prayer. On July 13th, 2019, the man who has surpassed my dreams got down on one knee and asked me for forever. I very enthusiastically accepted. Every detail of our proposal was magical. He designed the ring with our hometown jeweler, asked my parents for their blessing, and most importantly, he made a video asking my son if he could marry his mommy.
Do I have your permission to marry your mommy?
Yes.
It was truly perfect. Soon we began planning our dream wedding to honor our love story. It wasn't long into planning that we became overwhelmed by all the details it takes to create a dream wedding. We were stressed out and put our planning on the back burner and took a break. While scrolling through Facebook one day, I came across Renee's wedding giveaway. I'm going to be honest, I initially thought this is too good to be true. However, curiosity got the best of me, and I started reading all about how to enter a contest to win a dream wedding. A wedding gown designer named Miss Renee, who owns Renees Bridal in Mount Sterling, Kentucky, was giving couples the opportunity to win a dream wedding. The registration process was simple. Complete the form, post a picture of you and your forever love, along with your unique story, and possibly win a dream wedding. Sign me up. I submitted our story on August 16th, 2019, said a little prayer, and gave it to God. The contest was held at the Bridal Bliss Classic in Lexington, Kentucky on August 25th, and you had to be present to win. Unfortunately, John had to work that day of the Bridal Expo, and I decided I wasn't going to attend without him or drive over 2 hours away by myself. However, my best friend Tara knew I'd entered the contest and was adamant that we were going. If it wasn't for her, I probably would have never made it that day. Thank God for Tara. When we arrived, I found Miss Renee's bridal booth right away. I will never forget how she greeted me so warmly. I introduced myself and she told me that I was beautiful, and I remember thinking and saying the same thing to her. There were beautiful dresses all on display, and I was mesmerized. Miss Renee introduced me to her assistant Jessica, who helped me schedule a dress fitting because whether or not I walked out of there with a dream wedding, I knew I wanted a Renee's dress. When it was time for the grand announcement, hopeful brides gathered around Renee's bridal booth. She announced that instead of only 3 top finalists, there would be 5 finalist couples chosen. In that moment, I have never been so nervous. When she called my name, I stood there in disbelief. Did I really just hear her right? There was Tara shouting, "I told you," and nudging me to go forward. I hated that John couldn't be there that day to share in the excitement, but as a police officer, duty calls, but I couldn't wait to tell him. Renee and her husband Les were so kind, and I was so excited to be a finalist in this contest. All the couples were briefed on the rules, and then the biggest shock of all came. The bride must surrender all rights, along with all the details of her wedding, even the actual date, to Miss Renee, who will plan and coordinate the entire event. Can you imagine signing over your rights to your big day to a woman you just met? In the end, there were only 2 couples, and the final winner would be determined based on likes, comments, and shares of our unique love story videos. It was a tough competition, but with the love and support of our family, friends, hometown, and community, John and I won. And we will always be so very grateful to everyone who made this possible by believing in our love and sharing our story. We are so excited and cannot wait to see what Miss Renee has planned for our big day. Hello, Miss Renee.
Jessica, today's a big day, isn't it?
It is, and I'm so excited.
Oh, girl, me too. We've been waiting a while for this, haven't we?
We have.
Well, I have you some nice, cool water because you had a nice long drive. Where did you come from today?
I came all the way from Bowling Green.
How long of a drive is Bowling Green?
It is about 2 hours and 45 minutes from here.
Wow. Well, drink up.
Thank you.
You are welcome. My goodness. The dress. Today's the day we find the dress. I'm so excited.
Me
you know what,
too.
Jessica? We don't have a wedding date yet. We don't know. It could be 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, but we do know we need a dress, right?
Absolutely.
And today we're going to find it. I believe that.
So I never thought I would like a princess style dress, but then when I put it on, the way it made me feel, I just had to add that one in there. And as you see, there's kind of 2 different. I like that style, and then I also like the fitted.
You like, I'm a woman now.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. You like,
Yes.
I am a woman.
Yes.
And I am marrying my man.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Aw. I have already pre-selected some amazing dresses by your inspirations. Okay. I'm ready to try on some dresses. Are you, Jessica?
I'm so ready.
You're ready to say yes to the dress?
I am.
Let's go. We'll go try on some dresses, okay? Are you ready? Here comes our bride. Dress number 1. All right, Jessica, let's go.
This is beautiful.
Look at. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, look at you. You're a bride.
I know, this just made it so real.
Oh, it is real. Oh,
I love this dress.
oh, tell me, what boxes does it check?
So, I mean, the sleeves, the color, the fit, all the lace.
It like fits you like a glove, doesn't it?
It does.
Almost like it has your name written on it.
I love it.
Well, I love you in it. I think it kind of took your breath away, didn't it?
Yeah, I was shocked, honestly.
Oh, now
When I
can
saw
you imagine how John is going to look and feel when he sees you? Can you see yourself coming down that aisle and woo, there you are. He's going to go to his knees. Or at least that's my goal.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
I'm just going to step out of the frame and I just want you to look at yourself at how amazing you are.
This dress is beautiful. You find nothing like this out there.
Oh,
It's
well,
beautiful.
I love creating and designing for my brides, and with different lace, different colors, and things that people don't see a lot in other bridal stores. So that's what makes us a little special around here.
Absolutely. I mean, the sleeves alone.
You feel beautiful?
I do.
Oh, well, good. You are. Well, let's do
Thank you.
dress number 2, okay? Our sweet bride, Jessica, has on a sweet Cinderella dress. Let's see if this dress will steal her heart like dress number 1. You know where to go. Absolutely. A pro right there. Let's see how this one feels.
Wow.
This is your Cinderella dress.
This is gorgeous.
You look amazing. And you got that Cinderella glow. All right, Jessica, dress number 2. It's amazing. How do you feel?
I feel beautiful. I mean, I love this one just as much.
You do look beautiful. One of the things that I love about this dress, they both are amazing, but do you see the sparkle?
It's the first thing that caught my eye.
The sparkle was the
Yes.
first thing that caught. Oh, yes.
I love it.
Well, you are definitely a knockout. I think this one is channeling your inner princess, your
Yes.
inner, oh, I'm a bride.
Absolutely.
You know, kind of twirling around, a little bit of
That's
fun.
the first thing I wanted to do was just twirl.
Oh, well, I can see why. Well, we got a great choice here also, right?
We do.
Okay. Well, we have decisions to make, don't we?
We do.
Jessica, the back of this dress will blow your mind. Just totally blow your mind. Are you ready to see it?
I'm ready.
Here you go.
Wow. I mean, it really is gorgeous.
Well, I love how this is just tapered around here to a soft curve. Jessica, that's amazing. And the soft buttons. The only thing that I think that if you were to choose this dress, something that I would love to add is I would love to add buttons all the way down the center of the dress to the end of the hem. What do you think about that?
I think that would be beautiful. I love the back of this dress.
I know. Isn't it like...
Just as much as I love the front. I mean,
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's definitely a conversation piece for the dress.
Mm-hmm. I always thought maybe I would want to wear my hair down, but if I went with this dress, I mean, you have to see the back.
You do. You are so right. So that hair is going to have to go up just a little bit, or a little bit of whimsy, squirrely looks. Yes. I'm so excited. I know.
too.
Oh my goodness. We are off to an amazing start. I mean, better than amazing.
I feel like a princess.
We have 2 amazing dresses.
We do.
All right, we're fixing to make it 3. I'm pretty sure we're fixing to make it 3 amazing dresses, okay? So let's go try on dress number 3, all right?
Let's do it.
All right, I'll let you lead the way. I want to see that beautiful train. Last but not least is dress number 3. A little bit of dress number 1 because I really thought dress number 1 spoke to her heart. So let's see if this one runs away with her heart again.
Wow. This is going to be a tough decision.
It's a lot like dress number 1 as far as form and shape goes. It looks amazing.
Thank you. It's a beautiful dress.
How do you feel about the neckline? It's a little different, isn't it?
It is. It's very unique.
Yeah. I love dress number 3's neckline. It's so unique and different and something you really don't see in a lot of wedding gowns.
I don't think I've ever seen a neckline like this. It's gorgeous.
You know, Jessica, we name our dresses. Do you know we name our dresses?
I did not know
We
that.
name our dresses after the bride that I designed it for. And let me tell you a story about this dress that you have on. The dress that you have on, I designed for my very best friend who was marrying my childhood best friend. My college friend, Patty Ann, married my high school friend, Steve. I introduced them and I designed this dress for her. They're celebrating their 5th year anniversary. We call this the Patty Ann. So it's special to me. So I think that you look amazing in it.
I love this dress. And then the story behind it just makes it that much more special.
Look at how well this works with you. We have the design of the lace that just goes all the way up and then just a little bit out as far as that goes. This works with slimming and elongating. We all want to be nice and tall, right?
Absolutely.
And so even from the neck all the way to the bottom, that was thought out to make your whole frame elongated. It's beautiful. You look amazing.
It is beautiful.
You want to see the back?
Yes.
Okay, let's turn you around. You have got the hang of this, girlfriend. You are a fast learner. Oh my goodness. And that train is to die for.
I can't wait to see it.
Okay, here you go. Are you ready?
Ready.
Here you go.
Oh my goodness.
And again, the lace.
The lace.
Yes.
That's all you have to say.
The lace.
The lace.
The lace. That's right. The lace.
It's beautiful too. Oh my goodness.
How will we decide, right?
I know.
You have 3 amazing choices.
This is going to be a tough decision.
It is, but not a wrong decision.
Absolutely.
None of them are wrong.
No, not at all.
Amazing, right?
It is.
Okay, so we have dress number 1 that we tried on, and it was fabulous.
That dress is fabulous.
Well, you're fabulous in it. Dress number 2 that kind of spoke to your princess, your inner diva. Oh my goodness.
I know.
Yes, yes. And dress number 3, just enough like dress number 1 to make you say, no. Okay, Jessica, you have 3 like over the top, heart beating, speaking to your heart, amazing dresses. I think it's time to get back in to the one that is speaking to your heart a little bit more than the other ones. Can I ask you which dress you want to get back into?
I think it would be
Welcome to Simply Love Studio.
Sarah, this place is adorable. Your studio is amazing. Thank you for having me here
I'm so
today.
happy to have you here today. I'm happy to have you in for the first time.
So Sarah, what is it about your studio that makes it so magical?
we get to talk about weddings all day long. We get to talk about the proposal, the relationships, how everything happened. We get to talk about how to make the wedding day magical, how to incorporate those details, and then we help the couple implement the day.
Tell me this. What is something that you wish that all couples knew before they started planning?
That's a really tough question. I think there's actually two answers to that. The first one is always going to be budget. We want to have those conversations in the beginning.
Can I bow to that budget word? Yeah. Because you can't do anything without that budget.
We can work with any budget. It doesn't matter if it's $3,000, $30,000, $300,000. We have amazing opportunities here in Lexington in the area to have weddings. But I always want couples to have that conversation in the beginning instead of a few months into the planning. And then the other important thing is their guest list. Really working on that guest list and who you think is going to be able to make the trip in for the wedding, and just being realistic about that.
That's neat. Sarah, what do you do for the couples?
So everything that we do here at Simply Love Studio is funded through vendor membership.
Oh.
So we are able to help couples plan their wedding for free. Everything that we do here is free.
Free?
Yes.
Everything you do for the brides is free. So a bride can walk through that door and sit here and you are connecting the dots for them?
Yes. So we talk about their budget. We talk about their guest count. We talk about what they've done so far in the planning, if anything. Then we'll start with the venue. Do they want indoor? Do they want outdoor? Do they want a ballroom? Do they want a barn? We just walk through every different aspect of the planning. Sometimes I go a little bit farther in depth with some couples than I do if they're in the very beginning.
Right.
But I can meet with couples one time. I can meet with them 10 times, as many times as we need to leading up to the wedding day.
Don't you find that couples are, I'm going to change it to brides.
Okay.
Because that's who I usually work with. And let's just be real here. It's the brides driving this day, right?
Yeah.
I don't see too many grooms really driving the day. It's the bride who's driving the day. So don't you see that sometimes the details, the stress of the day is in the details for the bride, the many options, the many, what do I do next? How do I do this? And it sounds like to me, you eliminate that for the bride.
That is my goal. And a lot of times when I meet with the brides, even if they have all of their vendors booked and they're a couple months out, they feel like they're forgetting something. So I walk through the different areas from the ceremony through the reception and what they could possibly be forgetting. And sometimes they are, and sometimes they have it all.
Yeah.
So.
But you have an eye that's looking on from a different look to say, hey, what about this? What about that? And did you think about this? And did you not? And I think that lots of times brides get into planning their wedding and get so caught up in I call it the fairy tale dust, into the fairy, and it is real.
Absolutely.
And it is magical, and it is love, and I love that part about it. But sometimes the details that can rob you of seeing that fairy tale dust and the options and what this relative's saying and what that relative's saying. So do you sometimes coach that bride into how to handle certain situations or how to manage certain things in her wedding?
Absolutely. And I have a lot of brides that will bring their mother, their future mother-in-law in, or even a bridesmaid maid of honor. And so a lot of times I'll have conversations with them and help address any concerns that they have too.
I know what Sarah and Simply Love is for brides. You are Bridal 101. Is that what you are?
Absolutely.
In other words, a crash course, because it's a world to itself.
Absolutely.
And I feel like sometimes brides come to me and looking for gowns, and I'm custom, so it's a little bit different, but they don't, due to no fault of their own, but this is a whole new world. How many times have you went to look for a wedding gown? Zero. Yep. You know, it's not something you do every day.
Absolutely.
So how are they supposed to know what the average cost of a wedding gown is? Or, okay, forget the wedding gown, the average cost of a wedding. Oh my goodness, how do you know that? Unless you've been to Sarah's 101 Simply Love Studio. Yep. I think that that's truly the definition of what you do for the brides, is you educate them.
Yep.
And you connect the dots. It's kind of twofold. I love that. How many vendors do you have here that you're able to connect the brides to?
We have about 45 preferred vendors here at Simply Love. But my goal is to always help the bride and help her find the best fit. So if my vendors aren't necessarily the best fit for the couple, I do a lot of networking and know a lot of vendors here in Lexington, so can always refer those too.
Any bride can come in here, and how do they find you, Sarah? How does a bride say, I want to talk to that lady, I need her? How do they get in touch with you?
So I have a website where you can find all of our preferred vendors listed. My email is on there. There's a contact form on there. Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, all the social media. I know everybody likes to creep a little bit before they go in and make sure it's real. There's tons of testimonials that they can look at.
Yes.
But usually email or phone call is the best way.
You're highly respected in your field. This is a unique situation. When I walked in, I felt like I was comfortable. I was not out of my reach. I felt like you're very approachable, and like I see all these vendors and information. So I just feel like this is the information station for every bride. How many brides do you think you have helped walk down the aisle?
Oh gosh, as Kentucky's only wedding resource center, I would say I work with about 120 brides a year. And going on, we just celebrated 10 years in March. So definitely had a lot of brides through the door here.
You certainly have. Well, hats off to you, girlfriend. You've done it. I love it. You're successful. You've been at it 10 years. It's not like this is a hobby to you. This is who you are.
Absolutely.
I see Sarah written all over this, and I love that. Sarah, you're highly respected. I highly respect you. I think that you are amazing at what you do, and I certainly would recommend any bride to walk in these doors. And I know that they would be in good hands with you and your wonderful vendors. And so I just wish you many, 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 many more brides to help walk down that aisle, because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Well, Sarah, thank you so much for having us here today, and I cannot wait to get back to my store and to even talk more personable about you and sending more brides your way.
Well, thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you, Sarah. You have a good day now,
Thanks.
okay?